Hey there, everybody. This is Linda Kemp, and I'm here to talk to you about some wonderful resources that Norwex has provided for us for free that you can access through the Norwex website. So if you will, go ahead and follow me over to the computer, and I'll show you some of those. So here I am on my dashboard, and I'm just going to go to Training and scroll all the way down to the bottom. And third from the bottom is the Norwex Learning Network. You're going to click on that and you'll see this page. And at the bottom of this page is the resource that tells you how to download a podcast. So here's the page with the information. How to subscribe to a podcast. You're going to need a podcast player. On my iPad, I use the one that's pictured there by the iPhone. On my Android, I use one that's called Castbox, but it's just a free app, so any podcast player that is a free app will work well for you. And then once you have a podcast downloaded, then you can search for the Norwex Learning Network. It's the name of our Norwex podcasts. And you'll see here on the resource page that they are listed by category. So we have chemicals of concern, new products, new solutions, and etc. But on your podcast player, they will show up in the order in which they were produced. So you can click from here and get to it or listen to it right from your desktop. You'll recognize this music at the beginning of every podcast. So yeah, you can listen to it on your desktop or laptop, or you can listen to it on your podcast. Now, I personally have mine already set up so that every time I get a new one, it notifies me, and then I know I have a new podcast to listen to. And I actually go back and listen to them over and over, because I continue to learn. So here on my phone you can see the Android Castbox podcast player, and we just click on that and it has all of the podcasts that I've subscribed to. I'm an auditory learner, so I have lots. I have the Norwex Learning Network both in English and in Spanish because I'm bilingual, so I listen to them both ways. And then you can see here the titles. I've listened to these, so they are not bolded. When they haven't been heard, they will be bolded. You can download it to listen to it later, or you can listen to it live through a Wi-Fi connection or over your phone. Another resource I wanted to talk to you about, go on back to the Training tab and come down to the Conference Workshops. Now, I know that there's probably a good reason if you didn't make it to conference. So, for example, maybe you were deathly ill in the hospital. Maybe you were getting married. Maybe you were having a baby. Maybe you just couldn't afford it. Well, these are all things, except for the deathly ill in the hospital, that you can anticipate, because we know that our conference is going to be the first weekend in August each year. And so you just need to plan ahead. Talk to Amy Smith or Kayla Walker about how they planned ahead, because their babies are going to be born in June or July so that they can attend conference in August. See? Plan ahead. But anyway, conference is a great, great time, and I hope you can all come. But if you cannot, then the resources, or even if you just want to review them, the resources are there on our training website. So here you can see lots of fun training notes from 2019 Leadership Conference. And then there's Canadian Conference, and there's the 2018 National Conference sessions that you can listen to. Very good resource. All right, the last thing that I wanted to show you today is our training index. It's at the very bottom of that training tab, and here you can find all the topics that we have training on. So there's some of them are videos, some of them are are webinars, some of them are notes, so PDFs, etc. So take advantage of those. Now, the reason that I think it's so important to have this training is because you can get all sorts of new ideas. For example, I listened to the podcast and there was one about having an auction format for your party, and that sounded super fun, and you can apply these ideas to your parties and see if they work for you. Keep what works and discard what doesn't. You know, Norwex is trying to make things so simple for us, and especially for new recruits. This is just so great. There's so many things to send them to. On our Consultant Connection Facebook page, you can go to the search box and type in training, and you will find links to webinars and to YouTube channels by some of the top senior executives in Norwex have their YouTube channels shared with us, with everyone. They're happy to share their training that they do or their resources with us, and that's wonderful. You can also find links for things like webinars for how to use Squee, or webinars for how to promote to the next level up, to team coordinator or to sales leader. There are webinars that you can sign up for and attend for free. Last fall, Norwex even presented to us in webinar format probably about 8 hours of training with Belinda Ellsworth, and it was amazing. Amazing. Things that usually you're paying $50 to $100 to attend or more. And you can listen to these. I'm not sure if those are still on our website, but that kind of thing is what Norwex is giving to us. Now, I also wanted to remind you about using the Safe Haven 5. Ladies, this is going to be a great way for you to keep your parties short and simple and to the point, and to not overwhelm people. Because people, it is proven that if there is too much information, they walk away without a purchase at all because it's just too confusing. And if you present it simply and straightforward, they're much more likely to invest in Norwex and have their lives and their homes changed. So take advantage of that Safe Haven 5 training, and all sorts of images that you can use on that. And you've already heard some other consultants talking about the Safe Haven 5. And as a little inspiration for you, Jamie is offering a $30 shopping spree drawing if we have 10 or more people who will watch at least 2 webinars or listen to at least 2 podcasts and give your takeaway in the comments. So if we have 10 people or more who watch 2 or more podcasts, webinars, or training videos on YouTube, then and comment about them, then she will enter everyone who does that into a drawing for a $30 shopping spree. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm going to hit those webinars and watch them again, because they cannot be, you can just keep learning from them every time. So comment with what you learned that's new and exciting. I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for listening. Bye.